Hi sweet friends, welcome to YoUniquely Vintage You. My name is Michelle and my sister Cheryl and I welcome you back to our channel. Today I want to continue decorating for winter and do a little winter refresh. I've taken down most of my Christmas decor and I want to show you how I've used some of my Christmas decor in my winter decorating. So I think it turned out so pretty. I love just the winter vibes. I'm not ready to really have everyday decor out or anything like that. So I'm really embracing this and enjoying having some of this winter decor out. So I can't wait to show you how it all comes together. I hope you'll like it as much as I do. So let's get started and let me show you what I've done. Okay, to get started, I want to show you how I have pretty much taken down most all of my Christmas decor. The only things I've left up really are just a few of the green trees like behind my couch. I still have those there. I have left some of my normal decor that I usually use out as well. But I definitely want to incorporate the evergreens into this winter refresh. So as you can see, I also have a wreath that is on my sign, and that's just an everyday wreath that I put greenery in during Christmas, and I'm gonna leave that up during this winter until I get tired of it at least. But right now I'm just loving all these colors of green and natural browns. I just think it is so pretty and it's so fitting for this time of year. So here's just another little view. I did change my entry just a little bit. If you watched last week's video, you saw me decorate this entry table with my dough bowl with my pictures. Underneath that, on top of the trunk, I did add just a small wreath. It's like a birchwood wreath, and then I added a couple of more pictures, and then I took away the other tree I had on the ground, and I just put this basket on the other side with just a blanket inside. And I love the balance of all of that. I think that turned out really pretty. Okay, just to complete this look on this side, I'm going to add this high sign. This is a sign that I got from Hobby Lobby quite a while ago, but I love the natural color of it, and I just think it is so pretty to tie in to my entry. So I think this is exactly what it needed over here, and I'm really pleased with the way this turned out. Okay, moving over to the little table that I have right by my door, you can see that I've got this little stool underneath this table, and that pretty much stays the same all the time. And I have this shelf right here I'm going to decorate with some of the items that I've pulled together right here. I just have some vintage books. One of them is a little bank book, and some other ones are like time books, and it was so, I should have took a picture of what they look like inside because they were so fun to see some of the writing inside, how they would I guess people that worked for them, they would write their names down, how much time that they worked for them. I didn't see dollar amounts, but some of these were dated back into the 30s, which I thought was so interesting and fun. I just like them because of the colors. I think it's so interesting. So I'm going to add these little books right here to this shelf. And I kind of pretty much leave these here, again, just because I think they're so interesting. I think they're the perfect color. And I just love adding all these textures and objects of interest. Okay, again, if you follow me for a little while, you know my love of vintage old Bibles. And this is actually what one of the Bibles came in, but I thought the box was so pretty. So I'm just going to add in these Bibles that I have. I love displaying them. Again, I think they are so beautiful. So I don't know if you collect Bibles like I do, but they make perfect decor pieces. And if you love God like I do and you're a Christian, they're just perfect in your decor. Even if they're new Bibles, I just think Bibles make the perfect decor. Okay, so I'm going to have all these sitting right here. I've got this little number 2. I think these Bibles might fall over. I might have to change that. But for right now, let's just move up to the top shelf. I've got this finishing wax. Again, I'm not sure where I've got all these old things, but I just think they're so interesting. I love the packaging on them. So I'm going to add that to the top. And then I've got some little white pottery pieces because I want to tie in that color of white. I have a lot of white in my home and I want to just incorporate that with some of these simple pottery pieces. Okay, so we're going to do the same to the bottom shelf. I'm going to add another pottery piece, and then I have this ironstone creamer I'm going to add to the bottom as well. I think that's really pretty. I like the balance of it, so I think that is going to stay. I also have this little can. It's got some green, and like I said, I'm incorporating as much green as I can in my home, so I'm just going to place this on the top as well. I also have some little a little box of nails. The graphics is so pretty on it. I want to show that to you in just a minute. Let me add this finial to these books really quick because I think that will keep that in place and keep them from falling over, and that's really important. So I'm going to add that there along with this number 2. And now let me show you the graphics on this little nail box. It is so cool. It's so funny. It's right side up this way, but when you turn it around, the graphics are upside down. But I love using that, and I'm going to place that there. And then I also have another little box that has lead, like pencil lead in it, and I'm going to just add that up there as well because I love the black and white. I think it's so pretty. And I want to tell y'all one more thing really quickly. If you saw a little guitar pick that was laying up there, which I forgot all about, I got that at a George Strait concert, guys. He threw that pick at me. I was so excited. So that's sitting on that shelf too, just in case you happen to notice that. Little trivia right there. Okay, so moving down to this little table here, I've got just this round mirror, and I'm just putting some old books. Again, I'm trying to incorporate that green color. I've got kind of a brown book. Got some brown bookends, and I think that is so pretty. To finish this look, all I'm going to do is add a picture frame. It's of my family, and I'm just going to add some brown beads. And I'm done. I think it's simple. I think it's pretty. I think it looks collected. You guys have to tell me what you think. But I'm really liking the simpleness of this decor versus all the heavy Christmas decor that I've used for the holidays. Okay, moving over to the table where it holds my TV, the really only place I'm going to decorate is right there on that toolbox, and I might add a basket and another little decorative piece on this little table. But I've got this green urn, again, trying to pull in all those shades of green. I'm going to add that to the bottom, and then I'm just going to add some green candles. I burn these candles all the time, so I like having them out so I can just pull them out, set them on the table, and burn them. But these are all evergreen candles, and I don't know if you heard me say that before, but I love burning evergreen through Christmas, and I love even into January. I think that it is just such a clean smell, and I love it. So I'm gonna keep using that as long as I can. I guess I failed to film that I put this little black piece over here on this table, and I also put this basket here with some greenery. I thought I was filming, apparently I was not. I'm so sorry, guys, but that's all I did was just add a little basket to the bottom with just a little more pieces of greenery. Now moving over to this trunk that I use as a coffee table, I've got an antique mirror, and then I've got just this oval picture frame. And I was thinking maybe I could just add this ironstone little dish with a candle in it, but I think I'm going to add this vase instead. And I've just taken, these are some greenery stems, evergreen stems that I used during Christmas. So I'm just going to add them to this vase. I think it's so pretty. I think it's airy. I'm just really loving this look. And to that, I think I'm just going to add a candle to the side. This is a candle I got for Christmas. It smells so good. It's so pretty. And then just keeping it real simple and rustic, I'm just going to add one pretty pine cone. And I think that's it. Now to the other side, I'm either going to add this book, or I was thinking I could just add this ironstone little dish right here with the candle. But two candles side by side, that's not going to work. So I'm going to add this really pretty book that I got a couple of years ago. I'm going to add it right there, and then I'm debating, I think it's pretty with just the white, so I don't know if I'm going to add that devotional to it, or I'm thinking about just leaving it like it is. But the truth is, I read my devotional all the time, so I think I'm going to just add my devotional back on top of this book for now. So, I mean, your spaces can be pretty, but they also have to be practical, and this is practical for me, so I'm going to leave it right there. Okay, moving over to this other little table that I have by my couch, I'm just going to move this container over here, and all I've done is just add those napkin rings that I used during Christmas, place them around my candle with some pine cones. I'm also going to leave my sign, and I have a candle holder right here, and I'm going to add some candles to that. I'm also going to bring in my pillows and throws just to cozy up this space. But what do you guys think of it so far? I love that it is so clean, it's not cluttered, and I'm really enjoying this simple look. Okay, the only thing I'm going to do is just add this little evergreen tree over here to this side. And again, I've just added a chunky throw, a pillow to my table. I added candles to this candle holder. And then I'm going to add the pillows and a throw on my couch. And guys, these are my everyday pillows. I use them all the time. And this is just real life. I probably need new ones, but I'm just going to use what I have. These pillows right here, I just made pillows out of these. These were actually placemats I got at Hobby Lobby during Christmas, and I just thought they were so pretty. I thought they'd make some really pretty pillow covers, so I have those right there too. And again, real life, you can probably see something brown sticking out of my couch. That is an electric cord, because a lot of times my daughter and I will plug stuff in if we're sitting on the couch. So I needed to hide that. I usually hide it between my cushions, but anyway, real life right there for you guys. Also, behind my couch, you could see I just left the evergreen trees in those crocks. I just added a picture frame, and I think that's really pretty. But this is the overall look. Again, I'm really happy with the simplicity of it. I'm loving the evergreens. You guys will have to let me know what you do. Do you decorate for winter, or do you just go back to your everyday decor? I usually go back to everyday decor, but this season I wanted just to embrace some of these trees and this green color. Green is one of my favorite colors. So I just think this turned out really pretty and simple, and I think it just feels like a breath of fresh air. Thank you guys so much for watching me do this little refresh in my living room. I hope to show you my dining room hopefully next week. But before I go, I want to leave you with this beautiful Bible verse. It says, "Behold, I will do something new. Will you not be aware of it? I will even make a roadway in the wilderness." Do you know that God is the God of impossibilities? He does things that are so great that we can't even begin to imagine the goodness of our Lord. I just pray that you will always put your faith and trust in Him in all situations. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video. We appreciate you so much, and we look forward to seeing the next one. Bye, guys.